All right, here we're doing some work with what's called a flirt pole. A flirt pole, in this case, is literally just a long tug toy that's tied to the end of a longer pole, which is actually a horse whip. Um, I'm using it here to teach Rome a few things. His out command was one thing because I would let him play with it and then ask him to let it go. So we worked on his out command. We're also working on his self-control. Flirt poles are fantastic for that. Rome's got a crazy prey drive, and that's what he's using here to chase that tug is his prey drive. It's moving fast. He's got to get it. He's got to get a hold of it. Um, Here's his out. He's pulling away. I'm not pulling back. I'm not fighting him for it. I'm making the tug now very boring. If I fight back, if I pull it against what he's pulling to him, that's a fun game. So that was his out command. Now the flirt pole is dangling right in front of his face. It's moving around. His prey drive says, go get it, go get it, go get it. But he has been learning, if you want it, if you want to go play again, you've got to make eye contact with me. So he waits, and as soon as he makes eye contact with me, I tell him yes, right? His marker word yes, and he gets to play with his flirt pole. An important thing I want you to know about flirt poles is if you decide you're going to use one, and again, they're super easy to make and the dogs really like them, you have to be very careful. If you watch me doing this, I'm not whipping it around super quick. I don't want Rome to be doing really sudden starts and stops for a few reasons. One, he's still a puppy. His bones and everything are still growing. I don't want that sudden jarring motion on his legs. Plus, he's on the concrete floor, so I don't want those legs slipping out from under him. But with any dog, I just have to be very careful how I use the flirt pole and not require those super hard starts and stops. Look how much fun he's having. He let go of that one pretty quick because he heard something in the barn next door. Look how good he's doing. He's not even trying to go for it until I tell him he can. Oh, spoke too soon. So I pull it away every time he goes to go for it. That's his signal that you don't get it. He says, okay, I'll wait. And I'll look at you. Well done. So we put the flirt pole away. And I'm going to go in and do some food refusals. So remember the food refusals, that takes a lot of self-control from the dog. So what we've done is we've gone from a highly aroused, prey-driven state, and now we're asking him to do something that's very self-controlled. Struggles a little bit. Now that's me, I dropped the food and I'm adding some motion to it. So the motion immediately triggered him to go for the food. So I got in super quick, put him back in the sit to say, ignore the motion, it's irrelevant to you. Got out in front of him, got his eye contact, released him with his release word. Good.